And it'll be Trevor Richards opening today for the Jays.
29 games for Richards, that ERA at 3.31.
Quan went 1 for 4 in last night's game. Led it off with a double. He swings at the first pitch here. And let's hope everybody brought their sunglasses to the party this afternoon. Spencer Horwitz did. 1 down. Here's a roller down to first. Backhanded stop by Guerrero, and he feeds Richards at the bag for the second out.
1-1. Swinging a bouncing ball left side. Picked up by Barger. The rookie crow hops. Throws to first. Pulls Guerrero off the bag, but he tags him in plenty of time on the laser throw. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning.
Starting pitcher for the Guardians is the veteran Carlos Carrasco, 2-5 with a 5.5 earned run average in 11 starts.
Swung on. There's a chopper to first. Charging in, making the play, and stepping on the bag is Naylor for the out. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and drilled to center, charging in on it and over to make the catch.
You can't start a story with Vlad Guerrero.
Exactly right.
He is aggressive. Swung at the first pitch in his first at bat yesterday, made it out.
And the Blue Jays, who go in order, 1 complete.
Here's Josh Naylor hitting .227, but he's tied for 5th in the American League in homers. There, he's only hitting .186 since May the 1st.
And he goes the other way and beats the shift. Addison Barger was playing over almost at shortstop as the 3rd baseman, and Josh Naylor just took it the other way for a leadoff hit.
So the first base runner of the ball game belongs to the Guardians, and he swings at the first pitch, pops it up right side. Easier angle for Horwitz, and he'll make the catch. It was proven to be a very difficult out here for the Blue Jays so far. He sends this one to left field. It's hit pretty well, but back in the shadows to make the catch is Varsho for the 2nd out. And a swing and a miss. Another change.
First strikeout of the day for Richards.
Upcoming the 10th pitch of this at bat between Carrasco and Turner. And this is something Justin Turner always does. And he'll draw the walk.
Well, we were looking for a grueling plate appearance from Turner versus Carrasco. We got it, Caleb.
That was it. That's what it's going to take. And then you blink, you have a bloop, and then out of nowhere you get that blast.
Now Dalton Varsho.
There's a well-hit ball towards right field, and that's going to be off the base of the wall on a bounce. Turner is on his way to 3rd. It's another extra base hit for Varsho.
And the Blue Jays have 2 in scoring position. Nobody out.
So here's Springer. Lined up the middle, a base hit. Turner's going to score. Varsho will be held at 3rd. George Springer had a rip at the first pitch. Runners on the corners, nobody out. And here is Addison Barger. He's going. And Barger bounces it to the left side, and there's just nobody there. Rocchio went over to cover, and that just opened up the hole. And give Addison Barger an RBI single on that, and it's 2-0.
It would have been right there, but because he vacated to try and get the stolen base, it just bounces right through.
They've got the regular bunt defense play on where the 1st and 3rd basemen are coming. They want to make sure they get an out.
He gets it down. And they will get the out. That is 2-4 on the putout, a sacrifice to advance both runners.
And he swung and missed, strikes him out.
So 2 down. They've had a nice inning, but can they make it a really big inning? Can Spencer Horwitz come up with a 2-out base hit, knock home a couple? Yes, he can. Here's one. Barger's going to be held as it got to Quan in a hurry, but it is still an RBI single for Horwitz, and it is 3-0. A 3-run bottom of the 2nd. For all of the issues the Blue Jays have had in the 1st inning this year, they are the highest scoring team in the majors on the season in the 2nd inning. Now back around to the top of the order, another left-handed batter, Stephen Quan.
2-strike pitch. And a ground ball single into right field for Stephen Quan. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
He's got wheels. He'll find it.
That's fisted into right field. That'll drop. Quan hits the bag at 2nd. He didn't get his footwork just right, and so he'll hold at 2nd base.
And something's brewing here for the Guardians as they trail by 3 here in the 3rd inning, but 2 on and 2 gone.
Ground ball to 3rd, scooped by Barger, step on the bag.
They leave 2 Cleveland Guardian runners on, and the Blue Jays lead.
And here comes the guy who's expected to give them a number of innings. Bowden Francis. First batter he'll face today is Josh Naylor. And you saw some Naylor family members, a whole bunch of them wearing Guardians jerseys here at the ballpark today.
And it's swung on and tapped slowly first base side of the mound. Could be trouble. Guerrero picks it up, throws it to first, but it hit Naylor on the way by. And Naylor's safe at first base.
Naylor's not going, and it's bounced weakly to third. Barger a quick look at second and then unloads to first. One down. Here's Will Brennan. And he grounds one to first. Guerrero's got it, and Vladdy will take it himself. 2 down as Naylor comes to third.
2-2 cut on and missed. Strike 3. He gets him on the splitter.
So Springer is aboard for the second time today. And that'll bring up Addison Barger.
And he's getting that good a look at it. Jimenez spinning throw. Got him. What a play by Jimenez. Once again, he just dazzles and makes the difficult play look routine.
I just don't understand how you can make a play that hard look that easy.
There's Kiner Falefa. He's looking to drive Springer in right here. And he just might have done it. Got himself a base hit. Springer's getting the wave. Freeman comes up throwing, and it's not in time. A head-first slide by Springer to make it 4-0.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa has been an RBI machine for the Blue Jays.
Here it's 4-0 Blue Jays, bottom of the 5th. And that hit him. Great stop by Rocchio. He doesn't have a play. So that'll snap the 0 for 19. And the Blue Jays have the first 2 men aboard. And he got hit. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. Big crowd on this beautiful Saturday. And Dalton Varsho could really get him going with a well-timed hit right here.
This could be that breaking point in the game, as somehow the Guardians trying to limit damage here with the bases loaded and nobody out.
Ground ball to second. And the Guardians will turn 2.
Cashes in another run, which is big for the Blue Jays to continue adding on. But, Dalton wanted to do some damage there.
Swing and a miss. Carrasco strikes him out to end the inning.
So minimal damage after the bases were loaded with nobody out.
So 3 2/3. Francis looks like a bona fide, legit big league long man, which the Blue Jays haven't often had in recent years.
And it's important to have that.
95 on the inside corner to get him.
That completes 4 scoreless innings for Bowden Francis.
Going to the top of the 8th inning, top of the order for the Guardians. All these left-handed batters. That's why a lefty, Genesis Cabrera, has come in from the pen. The 1-1 to David Fry is grounded to short. Underhand to second, Schneider to first, and they turn it. Second double play the Blue Jays have turned today. They still lead 5-0. It's 5-0 Blue Jays going to the 9th. The Blue Jays got 3 in the second and have never really been all that seriously threatened. Very good pitching. Here's Nate Pearson on in the 9th.
For Cleveland, Josh Naylor will draw a leadoff walk. That is the first walk issued by Toronto pitchers today.
And a swing and a miss. Blew him away with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. This will help. Lifted in the air to right. And it belongs to George Springer. 2 down. Down the left field line, and it's caught by Varsho, and that's the ball game. And the Blue Jays get some timely hits and a big win as they even up the series with a 5-0 victory here today.